Hello everyone, my name is Patience Irete and I'm here to just ginger us a little bit and to just bring our attention to something that, we just to call our attention to something. And I just want to ask this question. It's it's not a rhetorical question. I just want us to reflect and if we're able to answer them genuinely. Question number one: how are you preparing your son for the other woman? Two, how are you preparing your daughter for the other man? I know at times I've had a whole lot about like sliding into my DM. I'm like, oh, patience, there's so much pressure on the men. The men need to be present, the men need to provide for their families, the men need to. We hear that, we get that. And the women too are like, you know what, everything is on us. Men don't see it, men don't appreciate it. We appreciate you, men, we appreciate you, women. We appreciate you both. It's a joint effort. Parenting is not one sided. Like I'll say, let me borrow that language, it is a collabo. Parenting is joint effort between the man and the woman. Both of you come together, agree on how to parent. I know most of us are parenting, some of us parenting from a place of fear, some from anxiety, some of us are parenting from a place of trauma. All that we've gone through, we don't want our children to go through that, and we begin to have this helicopter parenting around our children. Some of us are parenting from a place of like, all that I suffered, what I didn't get growing up, I want my children to enjoy the things I missed during my childhood. We get that. But it is, let's come together that how are you preparing your daughter? How are you making your daughter to realize that, you know what, these are, you're noticing some, what I would call like some tendencies, some abusive tendencies in your children. How do you begin to address that? Because that child, that son of yours is going to be somebody's husband. That daughter of yours is going to be somebody's wife someday. When we flip the coin, how comfortable are you to have your daughter as your daughter-in-law? Think about that. Or how comfortable are you to have your son as your son-in-law? Think about that as well. So when we begin to see those abusive tendencies in our children, the way they respond, emotional regulation, it's baseline for them. The way they treat people, the way they treat their siblings, the way they express their anger, the way they express happiness, their relationship with money, their relationship with people. These are things as parents we can begin to look into and prayerfully help them to sort this out also. And I also want to put it out there also that some of the things we can't take from our husbands, we can tolerate with our sons. Some of the things we can't tolerate from our wives, it's okay if our daughters do display such behaviors. I know we can say, oh, you know what? They're just children. They're just children. They're growing up. They will learn when they get there. But my wife, she's grown. She should understand. She should know better. My husband should understand. He should know better. But I'm telling us here now that let's begin to copy. Let's begin to help them understand that you don't just grow up and drop these behaviors. Begin to work on them right now. Like I always say, the snake you don't kill in Genesis is that dragon disturbing everybody in the book of Revelation. So I want us to just begin to think through it. When we're seeing or noticing those abusive tendencies in the lives of our children, let's begin to prayerfully address them. Because one day, that boy will be someone's husband, will be someone's son-in-law. That girl child of yours will be someone's wife and someone's daughter-in-law. Thank you, and the Lord bless us. Remember, parenting is a collabo. And let's not use the children as tools, even to settle scores.